So we often think of the energy that buildings consume during their operation, but in fact, buildings consume energy throughout all phases of their life. Each step of the life cycle of the building results in energy input and emissions output. Consider the energy and emissions associated with the extraction, processing, manufacture, transportation, construction, repair and maintenance, and demolition of all the materials that go into a building. These are all part of the life cycle of a building, and together they make up what we call the embodied energy of the building. In order to minimize the energy and emissions from the building, we undertake a life cycle analysis. A life cycle analysis will estimate the impacts of each stage of the building's life. It includes embodied plus operational energy and emissions. In this way, we can make informed decisions on materials or production methods used. Databases and techniques have been developed to help carry out this kind of assessment, but still the lack of robust data remains an area of constant development. So let's find out a little bit more about the different stages of a building's life cycle. These stages are raw material, so this is the extraction of the raw material from the earth. Then production, so this is the processing of the materials and manufacturing into building components. Then transportation of the materials to the site for assembly and construction. And then construction, so the construction phase of the building process. And then operations, so the usage of the building by the occupants. This stage will also include any renewable energy generation which can be used to offset operational energy use. And retrofit and maintenance, so the energy and materials used for the continuous maintenance and refurbishment of the building along its lifespan. And finally, demolition, the stages of demolition and disposal of the building materials. All these phases need to be assessed one by one, and then as a whole to ensure that on balance, choices are made that will minimize the overall energy and emissions associated with the construction.